Ezekiel.
Once they articulate the templates.
Ezekiel, one important thing that the former president harped on in that press release or letter or whatever it was is the issue of nepotism. And he mentioned that several times in that write-up. What are your thoughts? I mean, do they have any merit?
Let me say this with every sense of responsibility. I also attended a federal government college, Warri. Actually, I owe Nigeria, I owe this nation, because this nation gave me something that no other nation could have given any other person better. People say you talk with boldness, you talk with confidence. I was just a village boy, village boy. When I say village, I mean village in the remotest, whatever of it, no shoes. That's who I am. But in a way that I don't know how it happened, God picked me and put me in Federal Government College, Warri. My life changed forever. Today, I can stand my own anywhere in the world because of the education that this country gave to me. That's the Nigeria I know. That's the Nigeria I was born into. That's the Nigeria I cannot die, but give all it takes to bring it back for my children to see the Nigeria that I saw. Now, Mr. President, coming to the specific language, Mr. President, I think means well, but he's not seeing the total picture. Mr. President must understand that patriotism is defined as love for constituency. When you are a president, you cease to be a Hausa man. You cease to be a Fulani man. You cease to be an Ibibio man. You cease to be an Igbo man. You become the first son of your constituency, where every part of your constituency is where you come from. A president must have that mindset. If not so, there's going to be, these are people I know. No, it has to be, who are the people in my constituency? You have a vice president. You must have some level of confidence in your vice president. So you tell him, bring the people from the Yoruba stock that you know, if we must go that way. Let him come to this Nigeria project. Everybody must have their hands dirty. South, whatever the person you know in the army, you have generals, they must have been your friends. Get in contact with them. Give me men of integrity. Everybody, I cannot bring only Hausa Fulani people to come and die and get their fingers, dirty while the other sections of the state are sleeping and we work. No. Bring the Igbo man. I need the Igbo people. I need the Yoruba. I need the Ibibios. I need the Anangs. I need the Efiks, the Thieves, the Kwaras, the Bek. I need everybody on board. This is our project. And Mr. President might mean well to say, I want to work with people I know. But unfortunately, the office he occupies does not give him that. And today, you can't dismiss that writing with a wave of the hand. If you look at the security apparatus, and out of 19, 17 are from a certain section, it's not okay. It's not okay. And let me tell you what bothers me. Some of my best friends, I've said this before, are from the north. I can't forget Ibrahim Ado. I've not seen him for almost 30, 40 years. That guy was my role model. He was articulate, he was neat, he was served, he was urbane, he was upwardly mobile. He was a typical GQ in a small size. I love that guy. Till tomorrow. People say I'm neat. It's because of Ibrahim Ado. I always wanted to be as neat and as articulate as Ibrahim Ado. That is the guy. Kashim Ibrahim Imam is like a mentor to me. He's not from the south. Most of my friends are from the north. And I'm worried that after the president leaves office, the Fulanis may become the worst victims in this country. I think, Mr. President, rather than use the office to make the House of Fulanis feel that they own the state, which of course is an aberration, he should bring them and introduce them into the Nigerian state and integrate them, so much so that the man from the south is so awed by them that he says, look, please give more money to the House of Fulanis for their education. He will be the person in the National Assembly to stand up and say, the Almajiri schools, I need a special provision because these are my brothers. He's come to love them, to appreciate them, to understand them. He's come to say that it is wrong for a young boy, my son will not do it, to trek from Kano down to Calabar to bring me beef to eat. He's not my servant. He's my brother. He's my brother. He's my brother. He deserves to go to school. He's a Nigerian like me.
Okay.
Let us, please, not create problems for Hausa Fulanis when he leaves office.
Okay, all right, Ezekiel.
The most marginalized group is like your term is over.
Okay, Ezekiel. You have said a lot, but let's come back to Mr. Dokolo in the studio. There is poverty in the land. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can see it. And yet, petrol queues are everywhere. And of course, the gossip, in beer parlors now is that this is all a precursor to fuel increase. Yet, minimum wage is still at 18,000 naira. So, is this a government that is really caring for its people?
I want to thank God for the architect in Abuja. Our president means well. Unfortunately, that's not enough for us. Nobody's going to eat his desire.
That was said of Jonathan as well.
Yes.
The president means well.
And
We always hear that.
Here we are. So there is, and I hear that the economy, according to information minister, is doing well. Mm-hmm. But there seems to be a disconnect between what he's describing and what we're experiencing. Like I said at the beginning, you see, when all is said and done, you may not like Trump, yeah? But guess what? Americans like him. They're getting pay rises, they're getting jobs.
White Americans.
Some group of Americans are saying, thank God for Trump. I wish some of us would say thank God for this government. Because
I'm sure some are.
There are some.
We know who they are. The rest of us, the normal Nigerians, the ones who are on the queue, those of us who don't have any access to privileges, the regular guys, we're suffering. And this suffering is cutting across from the north to the south to the east to the west. So I don't know what they're doing in Abuja, but we're not feeling it here. I think that's the message to take out. We're not feeling it, and we don't know why, but things seem to be getting worse. I don't know about you, but for me, a regular guy, things are getting worse. It's becoming more expensive to do the things I could do a couple of years ago.
Okay, as we wind down now, in 10 seconds, Mr. Ezekiel, in 10 seconds, your closing thoughts.
My closing thought is very simple. Please, I beg on you Nigerians, we couldn't have had a better time. Let us join and take your space. Occupy the office of the citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Spread your influence. Go and register. We have enough time. Don't let them tell you it's too short. We have enough time, more than enough time. No, just enough time. Go and register. On the 16th of January, we're having the One Voice, 16th of February, One Voice campaign around the nation. We are networking with INEC, networking with all the institutions to mobilize Nigerians. The next thing is we're going to evolve an agenda. Next thing is we're going to pull all the different groups together. Next time is we're going to look for people to profile. Next thing is that there's going to be a third force. It's a momentum. It is something that has started and it cannot be stopped. There is hope for Nigeria. In my time, it will be well for Nigeria.
Yes, I just want to ride on that to say to Nigerians, we've done it before, we can do it again. We can change the government if we're not happy with them. So it's not left for the government to make us happy. All right? So I think for me, the thing is that we are now in charge. Nigeria actually won the 2015 elections, not APC, because we kicked out one government, so we can do it again. There's a confidence that we're getting now that, okay, we're watching you, carry on. It's only a couple of months, and we'll get you out of there. So people should get their PVCs. People should, get involved in politics. Join at the ward level, join at the whatever level. If more of us get in, at some point there'll be a tipping point. And then we can begin to say, no, you can't do that. You can't carry a gun, you can't carry cutlass, you can't carry bottles. Let's go and talk and see what we can get out of it.
All right, thank you very much. We've been speaking with architect Ezekiel Etok, Director General of Nigeria First Project, and Mr. Norua Edokbolo, Development Expert. Thank you both for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you.
Sunrise will be back in a moment. Please don't go away.